some space, butterfly, okay? Cartwheel backwards, here we go. And cartwheel forwards, okay? Cartwheel forwards. And then cross the shoulder. This hand goes all the way around, okay? So you go all the way like this, there we go, okay? And you do about 12 repetitions of those. These upper bodies, especially important for women to move the trapezius muscle and the breast. You want to clean out all the lymphatic debris from the axillary area and the breast area. So especially for women, you got to do this upper body exercise. All right. Now I need a timer. Somebody in 30 minutes, we're going to do some exercises. I need somebody to tell me when it's 30 minutes. So we go through that. All right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to read through this. So together, I commit my body to glorify God, to be His temple. You reading with me? Lord, what are your steps for me to be extraordinary, emotional, physical, and spiritual greatness? I will weigh, and you need to put in your ideal body weight in that slot. Okay? So for me, it's 165. When I put that in, I weigh 217. Okay? I'm now 176. Okay, I'm less than 10 pounds now from where I'm heading. So you put your weight here, okay? I will weigh 165 pounds. In other words, you make a clearly defined goal. We're going to go through all of this. I will allow you to love someone through me and make a difference. This whole idea of health is just not for you. It's for God to love someone through you. We're going to strategically use our bodies for Christ. Okay? When I wake up, I will drink 2 to 3 glasses of water with a lemon. So this morning, I had my glass of water. Dr. Dockery has a nice little filtered area. Turn it on. I begged Nelson. I got his last lemon. He said, Errol, this is my last lemon. I don't know why he said that. In other words, I'll come back for more tomorrow morning. And I squeezed it. I drank 5 glasses this morning. Because last night, after all I was doing, I was dehydrated. I was beginning to get a headache. But I didn't want to wake up. The pastor gave me a bottle of water, and I wanted to drink that water so badly. But I had a tough week. And I needed 8 hours undisturbed. So then instead of going home and drinking water, I went to bed. My head lifted up this morning at 6 o'clock. My head down, non-stop. When I got up this morning, I took care of my deficit. So I drank 3 glasses that I normally do, plus my 2 glasses that I wanted to drink last night. You get a picture? All right? Now I will spend 15 to 60 minutes in prayer, meditation, and when stressed, practice relaxation response. I'll tell you more about it. Read with me. I will be physically active 30 to 60 minutes every day. I will eat superfoods as grown, as fresh as possible, with little or no processing. I will eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and supper like a pauper. I will enjoy a nutritious breakfast that includes whole grains, at least 3 fruits, and nuts sparingly. I will chew slowly, savoring each bite, and stop eating at the first sign of feeling full. I will drink 2 glasses of water between meals and 2 glasses at 4 p.m. I will eat a delicious full plate lunch with half the plate of mixed colored vegetables, the other half an entree made of unprocessed whole grains, beans, nuts, and tubers. Now, this last sentence, this is where I want you to read it. Now, what happened is, I'm going to go over it, but our emotion, friends, is tied around cheese. German chocolate cake. Okay? Now my emotion is tied around curry goat. Every wedding that I've been to my entire life, I had curry goat. We had the church festival. I forgot what the name. I think they used to call it Confederation. They used to have this confederation in Jamaica. That's what they call it. Remind me, eh? Federation. They have this federation where churches from all over. Now the person who makes the curry goat, her name is Sister Giddon. And Sister Giddon and my grandmother were good friends. So when there is federation, there is free food. And I know how to get under the fence and go to Sister Giddon. And Sister Giddon fixed me up with an oversized plate of curry goat and rice and peas. And all those memories of curry goat is locked into that. Now we have to fight against those memories. So the way we're gonna read this sentence, it says, I hate cancer-causing, artery-clogging, and age-accelerating processed foods that includes white flour. But here's how I want you to read that white flour. I hate white flour. I hate white bread. I hate white rice. I hate chips. I hate sugar. I hate sweets. I hate sodas. I hate cheese. I hate meat. I hate processed meats. Now you have to say it with emotion. Okay? You have to say that, we have to get to the mind. After you say this, after a while, you just develop a hatred for these things. And you don't know why. Okay? All right, let's go on. I will eat nothing after 5 p.m., which is about 5 hours before your bedtime. Because some of you go to bed differently. So 5 hours before your bedtime, you will eat nothing. Now I'll tell you a little bit about it later. I will organize, plan, and make and prioritize a to-do list for tomorrow. Let me take a minute to talk about it because I don't think I'm going to touch it in the slides. It is best for the next day you sit down and think of all the things you have to do tomorrow. And the one that you must do, if you don't do it, you lose your life. You put that first. And the next one that is not as important, but is very important, you put it number 2. Then the next one, number 3, and you list all the things that you need to do, you list them. You just owe me $500,000. I just gave you a lot of money if you just practice that one habit. Okay? It's an organizational trick. I will be in bed by 10 p.m. All right? Sorry. I will thank God for an awesome day and how He's going to regenerate my mind and body during my 7 to 8 hour power sleep. All right? The other thing I want you to start memorizing is down the bottom. I want everybody to start memorizing it. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521P. All right, say it with me. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521P. Everybody, one more time. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521P. All right. What's your name, Scar? Margarita, can you read this for me? Okay, I want you to close your eyes and say. $521P. Okay, NJ, close your eyes and say. Super D, come on, everybody. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521B. Okay, sister, close your eyes and say. Very good, brother. Can you say it for me?
Super D, A, B, C, D, 521B.
You missed one.
E.
Right. Okay, brother. Okay, the lady with the lens.
Okay. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 5, 21p.
All right. The reason you have to learn this because every day you'll be using this formula. And you have to have it here. It's not something you can carry the paper from. This lady looked at me like she doesn't like me. Okay, it's a normal look. Okay, let's hear you say it. You can.
Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521.
Very good, very good. So everybody, close your eyes. Super D, A, B, C, D, E, 521, E. All right, we're going to come back to it. So this document, I want you to read first thing as you wake up. If you have time during the day, you can put it strategically and read it again. And at night, before you go to bed, after you read your Bible, the last thing before you go to bed, you read this again. And before you know it, your mind will adapt it. And the mind doesn't like to think. It's a horrible thing to say. The mind doesn't like to think. So what the mind does, anything that keeps doing over and over again, it starts making new circuits. Because it takes a lot of oxygen for you to think of new things. Okay? Now, once you start doing something over and over again, the mind makes circuits to form what is called habits. That you do things without thinking about it. Because it conserves energy that way. You follow? So by going over it over, and it becomes a habit. Anything you think about, you become that thing after a while. Watch what you're looking at with kids. Watch what you're looking at on the television. Watch what you're looking at on the TV, on the computer sites, because you become what you think about. Let me say it again. You become what you think about. All right? So it's very important. Some of the greatest mass killers, you go back and trace their origin, starting with pornography. A lot of these mass killers, you become what you think about. All right, so let's start. Each year, we have over 1.5 million unnecessary deaths in this country. We're talking about, people die every year. We're talking about unnecessary deaths due to diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and stroke. Unnecessary. And this doesn't have to be. What happened is that either you spend lots of time in the ICU and become disabled as a young person, or you enjoy life. And so I have what is called a short life and the long death. Okay? 50 years of age, and what these disease changes, what they do, they go after your feet first. And all you can do is sit down. That's what did. And who are the people with the short life? Smokers? People are overweight. You are 50, 100 pounds overweight. You will have a very short life and a very long years of disability. Okay? People who are inactive, they eat meat. Did I say meat? The people who live these long years of disability eat meat 3 times a day. Okay? They will not pass German chocolate cake for nothing. Okay? They love pastries. Every meal they will replace it. Okay? They eat very poor nutrition even though they're overeating. And they don't sleep. Okay? So people who are disabled young, they're not working, they're not productive, they can't walk. The first thing these diseases go, they go after your foot. My brother says death comes first at the foot, so you can't run from it. Okay?